This is Anatomy of Success, and I'm your host, Steve Wohlenhaus. This week, to be confident, you're getting advice from a winner. Here are 8 signs we need to pay attention to. Let's get started. Welcome to Anatomy of Success, here for the first time. Glad you found us here before. Glad you keep coming back, and hope you benefit from our conversations every week on my 4 tenets of equanimity: better health, healthy relationships, healthy intimate relationships, and more satisfying work. We move in the direction of exploring those topics and all the things that pertain to those topics. We move in the direction of greater life satisfaction, more happiness, more joy, and spend a little less time ruminating, fearing the future, dealing with anxiety. This stuff works. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are pretty new here. And subscribe to our audio podcast if you prefer to take us on the go. And then swing over to weatherology.com, grab the Weatherology mobile app. It's free. Find me under About Us at the top of that page. Links to my social media accounts. Many people peddling advice on social media haven't achieved the life they're promising. The coaching industry has flourished over the past several decades, and most people are just desperately trying to cash in on the craze of building social media influence, and recent estimates suggest the industry has blossomed into a $3 billion a year bonanza. Search on LinkedIn, you'll find 6 million results with coaches clamoring for our attention on social media, promising 6-figure lifestyles. How do we avoid getting sucked into paying for bad advice or listening to people that haven't really achieved the remarkable results they're promising? The statistics don't lie. Only 1% of the population is incredibly fit, and 1% of the population is incredibly wealthy. That's about 1.5 million people in this country, in the United States, that is. And that's about 28,000 people per state, by the way, across the United States. So to be physically fit and financially fit, that's incredibly rare. And those people that have achieved that, they're kind of hard to find. I can promise you that. So if we don't look and feel great, and if we don't have the financial stability we desire, I think we're moving in a direction inconsistent with the message that I'm promoting here. Because we want to pull it all together. And people that say you can't have it all have never tried, and I promise you, you can have it all. But we got to do these 8 things and recognize these 8 signs if we're going to find true winners in this life that will move us in the right direction. They got to have discipline. At the core of successful people is incredible discipline. We don't become incredibly fit and financially well off until we master the art of self-discipline. People with discipline communicate with conviction, and they don't inflate the truth by exaggerating claims. To reach the pinnacle and keep climbing, we need incredible discipline. Evidence. Now, if health is priority number 1, we look the part. Now, it may sound superficial, but I don't take health advice from people that aren't incredibly fit. I need to know. We do the work and practice what we preach. The same applies with financial success. Claiming to be a multimillionaire is very different than being in the top 1%. People in the top 1% aren't using all their income to create the impression of success with fancy stuff. They have money in the bank, businesses that are worth a fortune, and money pouring in each month while they sleep. They're not working 15 hours a day usually at some point, although that may be necessary in the beginning. They make money while they sleep, and that's the goal. They aren't using social media, things they don't own, as their primary catalyst for success. Balanced. People that have achieved real success have balance, and they don't need to struggle every day to achieve it. These remarkable people I'm referring to make health priority number 1, and their relationships are strong. Work is enjoyable, and they have mastered the art of delegation, which affords them the luxury of owning their time and having balance as a product of achieving it versus struggling to maintain it every day. Confident. People on the mountaintop aiming for the sun are strong and confident. They aren't hucksters peddling bravado. Real confidence is endearing because it's rare. People fighting for our attention are driven by ego that demands more followers, more likes, and the perception of success. Real success is decorated in demonstrable accomplishments. We look the part, and our achievements are verifiable. We gain confidence by building genuine self-esteem, not the artificial variety so prevalent today. Drive. Hard work alone won't guarantee success, but without hard work, success is impossible. Successful people have incredible drive and they will outwork anybody. The difference is that they have skill and wisdom too. We can work 12 hours a day, still be broke. Can't go to the gym because we don't have time. Drive and determination are interdependent. Successful people are never content. They are constantly striving for excellence, and that takes drive and focus. Money-wise, successful people are fiscally astute. They don't chase trends and follow the emotional whims of people chasing prosperity. They are disciplined and focused. When I was 21, my first job paid squat, but I still saved 25% of my income. Successful people are smart with their money and resist living lifestyles they can't afford. They aren't in debt, don't make dumb mistakes, and they have a plan and execute it meticulously. Remember, we measure the top 1% by how much they make and how much they have in the bank. Humility. Successful people are humble. They don't brag about success and flaunt their wealth. Anyone that promises big incomes and uses money metrics as a promotional tool is a poser. People chasing vanity metrics on social media that haven't achieved success are lost and look for relevance in all the wrong places. We need to surround ourselves with the humility of greatness and recognize the armor of achievement and the wisdom of sincerity. Track record. Read most social media profiles and you will see grandiose claims that are nebulous and vague. Award-winning. I have mentored hundreds. I have invested in dozens of successful companies. Real winners have measurable track records of success. If someone isn't in the top 1%, I'm not interested in taking advice on what it takes to be an entrepreneur. Sorry. It may sound harsh, but claiming we have the answers is different than demonstrating the evidence that supports those claims. And I'm here to give you some guidance in the right direction so that we can find people that hopefully represent the success in life we're hoping to achieve. I may or may not be that person, and that's okay. You found me? Hope you like what we have to say here. I can promise you this. We're honest about success and what it takes to achieve it, and we aren't going to BS people and steer you in the wrong direction. And I'm certainly not going to promise you you're going to make 7 figures and 6-figure incomes if you don't do the work that I'm encouraging you to do here, which is at the foundation of any real success story. My name is Steve Wohlenhaus. This is Anatomy of Success. Glad you joined us. Hope you come back next week. Until then, let's stay focused, let's stay positive, and let's stay optimistic.